Hi everybody. Okay, so we're back, and guess who's on the phone with me? Don't talk what I say. I'm turning down the radio. They probably already know if they heard me talking in my last video. I'm just running around, getting ready. Let's see. Okay, so I just when I was doing that last video, I got a text from JTV, and I have Christian on the phone. Say hi, Christian.
Hi, guys.
So excited. We're plotting the show for next, the Jewel School show for Monday and Tuesday. And
He's gonna be on TV.
like, hi Mom, it's me. I'm on TV. No, super fun show. You guys are like always on the ball with like seasonal and like trends and all of that. Like, and this time I'm especially excited about this show because it's all about the holidays and like holiday glitz, right? So,
most definitely. Love the beads that you're going to have.
I'm super excited about the beads and the outfit I'm plotting to wear on Monday. It's all about the clothes. But I got this like over the weekend. I went down to this boutique where I sell my jewelry, and I ended up getting this really pretty red shirt, and I'm going to wear it with my white fur vest. Do you think white fur will look good on camera, Christian?
I don't know, how white is it?
It's
because
not.
it might just glow.
Well, I hope it does. I'm just saying, I kind of hope it does. So if you're just tuning in, I've got Christian from JTV on the phone. We're plotting my Jewel School show that's sponsored by Jesse James Beads, Dakota Stone, and Beadalon. I'll be on Monday and Tuesday, 10 to noon, right, Christian? Eastern Standard Time?
That's right. That's Eastern, yes. And we're going to have it on the Jewel School Facebook Live, so you can watch it on Facebook, too.
Christian, are you close to a computer? Like when we hang up, can you just post a link to the Jewel School Facebook page so we have it on this conversation?
Certainly.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the show. We put 4 amazing kits together from Jesse James Beads that are all holiday glitz and like special, like we like searched far and wide for like special little Christmassy charms. They're so cute. Lots of sparkle in them. And then the whole boho vibe that you love about Jesse James Beads. Tons of new druzy kits from Dakota Stones. And then we have the cab kits, right? We have cab kits. Cabochon.
Love the cabochon.
Thank you. And we're going to, even if you don't know how to set cabochons, the thing about this show is I'm going to show you how to use glue-on bails. So that's like the secret sauce with the Beadalon glue-on bails. And then we're going to put it all together with the best findings on the planet, Beadalon findings. I'm really excited about it. I can't believe it's already here. Christian, we've been talking about this show for like 2 months, and it's already time to like get down there.
Now it's next week.
Christian, you know, like on a super important note, you know that one thrift store where you said there's like good cowboy boots down there, like fun like clothes and stuff like that? Do you remember telling me? What's the name of that store?
Oh, man. I'm going to have to look it up. And when I look it up, I will post that link for you, too.
Yeah, and text it to me so I don't miss it. Because I want to go there this time. I'm putting my fabric addiction on hold, and I'm going to go find this thrift store.
I need some cowboy boots.
I know. I also wouldn't be sad if I got to go to Dollywood someday. That's the other thing on my bucket list. So I think we should... I think for Customer Appreciation Day someday, if we do that again, we should have a Dollywood Day too. Can we do that?
Oh, I'm so telling them about that.
Will you tell them I want to have a Candy Goes to Dollywood Day, and we're all going to? I'm going to work on that, you guys. Yeah, okay, good. Candy Does Dollywood. It just doesn't have the ring to it. Joan Dice says, if you need a shopping partner, let me know, Candy. Joan, I totally will. Okay, so, Christian, call me back. I'll be done probably with my project. I'll just text you when I'm done. But if you don't hear from me by 3:15, squeak, will you? Because my chipmunk brain is the squirrel. You know, I've like gone off into something else, okay?
Well, you're doing very important stuff, so I will leave you be and let you do your stuff. And hi, everybody. You guys have fun, and we're going to plan a great show for you.
I can't wait. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Yay!
Okay, thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Christian from JTV. So yeah, Jewel School next Monday, Tuesday. I'm going to ship out Saturday morning and go a little early so I can do some things down there. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so hello everybody again. Got my shirt on. God bless America. You guys, like, I literally feel a little sick with this whole election. I'm just like, oh, it's like I think I've been telling you for months. I've been watching like this with everything. And I've been like looking over the candidates' like Twitter feeds and things like that. It's hard to focus. So you know what I did? I got an email from one of the foundations that I follow. It's called animalsasia.org, and they rescue moon bears. And these bears are farmed for their bile. Some of these bears live in cages for like 30 years. So I ended up getting on there and following that and kind of checking into that and donating money there. It's like, I got to do something that's for the greater good. Because in the big picture, like, somebody wrote on my thing, I said, I'm praying for America right now. And somebody said, you know, there was a poll done in Canada, and that 80% of Canadians are worried for us too. So I got to respond to my mom and tell her 5 o'clock. And yeah, away we go. So animalsasia.org, they just rescued 4 moon bears. They're called moon bears because of a special shape, but they're farmed for their bile. And it's a really sad story, but I learned about them when I was living in China. And I feel like so many things from the world come from China that if that's that little thing that I can give back, it's just a little bit of money to Animals Asia, then, you know, like, that was my good deed for the day. So, Kim, I'm going at 4 o'clock. That's why I've just been like pacing. My mom's going to Walmart right after school. Okay, so today's project, I love it. Candle wreaths. These are really good. I've already started this one because they take a little time to make. And you're all like, what in God's name did you do? Now, full disclosure, I work with Jesse James Beads a lot and Beadalon on a lot of projects, like Jewel School next week. And I just cracked open 2 of the designer elements packs from Jesse James Beads. I'm going with fall colors. I like to add a lot of texture to my tables. This one, like, I'll put stuff like this geode. Last year's table, I put some fur on it. This is sheepskin, actually, but it looks like fur. I'll put a little bit of burlap ribbon on it. We're doing a Friendsgiving here next week, so I got to get ready. But this is sort of my inspiration right here. So I also usually add some feathers under plates and things like that. It's supposed to look very harvesty, right? And I also have some brass arrows. I'm going to make some little votives with these raffia wrapped onto the votives. Like, I'm getting it together. Jesse James Beads, hi. Oh. So anyway, when you're mixing colors, a good idea, like, is just to throw all your beads in a bowl. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know what colors. Sarah, can you post like what colors I have here? I think these came out of the Pantone packs. So that is, I'm reading your comments. That's how I kind of mix beads when I'm pulling colors together. If it doesn't look good in a bead bowl, it's not going to look good probably in a necklace design. Like, it should sort of blend. You can pull a few things out, but when you look at the overall picture, when I was in art school, we were supposed to like squint and see what kind of jumped out at us. But if it doesn't look good when it's in a big bowl, when you get it on, it's not good. That's just a little color tip for you. The next thing I did was I strung them all onto 20 gauge wire. Some people might say 20 gauge is too thick. I'm using artistic wire. Some car is like spinning out because it's pouring rain. But I'm using a 20 gauge artistic wire. Sometimes I use 24 gauge. It makes it a little bit easier to twist. Like, your fingers will get tired. But I was trying to think, like, what's a good way to get all this like voting day anxiety out? And I was like, you know what? It's to make something beautiful and just keep our hands busy. And that's the best we can do. So I've also got a candle, I get these at the Dollar Tree. And I like this kind because see how it's tapered at the bottom right here? So this is where my wreath piece is going to sit, right at the bottom. So I just thought we'd sit here and talk while I show you how to create these wreaths. You can see the tail of wire. You want to leave yourself 2 inches. And let's just pretend this is like the tail of wire because it's pretty much the same idea all the way through. But you're going to pull a bead up and leave yourself like, I don't know, 1 inch, 2 inch, just depends on how long you want your like beaded dangles. And you're just going to pull this up and just twist. And it's good, I will say, like, and see how I'm holding it at the base of the twist? So it's good to kind of leave it like that. And you want to kind of like try to, see how I've got a little bridge going here? Like that connects them all. And you're just going to keep doing that. And you want the pieces, the like little bead dangles to kind of fork out from each other. And just pull it out. See how I'm holding that? And twist. Cat, hugs to you. Yeah, just below in this post where I wrote like I'm praying for America. This is a big day for us, you know, all of these things. A really sweet lady from Canada, I think her name was Pam, said, you know, just like the thing that we have to do is just reach out to each other and hang on to each other during all this anxiety. So that's what we're doing. It's what we always do over here. So it's really, I'm grateful for all of you that understand that this is a scary time for us, you know. It's a big election. So sometimes on the shorter beads, like, or smaller beads, I mean, like some of these, I'll do shorter wire tails. I gotta stand up. Thank you, Kat. And I'm using gold. Gold is so trendy right now that, why not, you know? But you can make these for any occasion. But I thought it might be fun. Like one year, I took a big bowl of beads, and my whole family made these. And we just sat around after dinner. We usually go for a walk, and then we'll craft something nice. And so one year we made these candle wreaths, and I just thought you might want to make these, or you might want to just take a hostess gift or something too, or this might be Christmas gifts. Hi, Faye. Hi, everybody. So you can see how this is coming along. It always, don't worry, guys, it always looks like a horror movie when you first get started. But I will say that you do want to grab beads that, try to grab beads that have some transparency to them. So I like check them and hold them up to the light because when the candle's showing through, it looks so pretty. And the thing about the Jesse James beads from the designer element packs is they have a lot of texture and a lot of sparkle. So, and they already kind of match with, you know, when you put 2 packs together, get a couple that go with your theme. You can do Christmas ones of these. But I just keep pulling them up and twisting. Pull it up and twist it. Pull it up and twist it. Simone says, this looks good. This looks calming. Good for TV watching. It really is. I'm just hoping I'm making this long enough. It takes more beads and wire than you would think to get all the way around your wreath. Callie says she has tons of random beads that I haven't had any inspiration to use, and this is perfect. Yeah, just use them up. Like if you have no inspiration, this is just something that like to get you started. And like if you need it to stretch a little bit, you can kind of pull, you know, and get a little spacing in between. So I'm going to just kind of check and see how this is going. Okay, are you getting the idea? And we're not going to leave them all. I'm only halfway around. Hopefully I have enough beads, you guys. But it's not the end of the world if you have to like bridge your gaps, you know. What else are you guys doing today? Did I show you the, no, what did I do with it? Oh, it's in the room sitting in front of a fan. I just finished a brooch. You can see how much wire this is eating up. It eats up a fair amount of wire. This is a 20, Sarah, do you have these on your website actually? Do you have the artistic wire? This is 15 yards, and I've used it a lot, but this definitely eats up. Like if you're going to make these, make sure you have a full spool wire. Oh my gosh, what did you just say, Kim? Kim says the new Woods collection is gorgeous, added to my holiday list. Yes, awesome. So Kim is talking about the new Into the Woods collection from Jesse James Beads that we worked on pretty hardcore when we were overseas. Now here's a little tip for you. If you're using these teardrop beads, I like to turn those so that the tapered end is down, so it almost looks like, this almost looks like foliage to me. You know what I mean? So it's like a little like drop. You know what I mean? Just a little tip from one OCD person to the next. So I'm just pulling and spinning, pulling and spinning. And I have to say, I like the chunky wire because it feels like it's really going to hold its shape, right? Okay, I'm trying to read this. Oh, good, there's some artistic wire. Oh, good, Kathy says she ordered the mini mix. Lena Gray says she baked cookies with grandson for e-learning lesson in math. That sounds really fun, Lena Gray. I like cookies. Lena, I was going to look you up to see if you wanted to, see what the weather is supposed to be like, see if we need to go out and brush some horses. Guess it's not comb, it's brush. Maybe on Thursday, I was thinking. So let me know what you're doing. Janine says she's getting ready to bake after organized chaos office. And then you're having an election party. Janine, what do you do? Office C raft area is done. What's that mean? What's that mean? Okay, and I've also seen people make crowns like this because you can then, you don't have to just use these around candles or jars. You can also tuck these like elements into, that's too long. You want to try to keep these a little bit similar in length, or else you're going to have one that's kind of like just sticking out and being really random. But you can wrap these around like foliage and twigs and all kinds of nice things to make like bump up your flower crowns. And I'm twisting fast. I'm actually going to go back and spin some of these up a little bit more, not leave them so loose. Oh, Kat, post pictures of your wire wrap pendants. Have I seen your pendants, Kat? And how did your show the other day? Barbara, are you making a beer cap Christmas tree? Please say yes. That Yangling I had last night hit the spot. I'm telling you. Okay, so see why this is a good example. See why you have to kind of give yourself a little distance in between wraps, or else you're going to get stuck and not have any length. So you always want to leave a little space right here while you twist. Oh, it's so drizzly and gray here. Okay, let's see how this is good. Oh, that sounds fun. Miranda, do you sew? I sew too. So does Sarah. Sarah sews her, last year, you should have seen, Sarah, you should post a picture of your Harry Potter cape that you made for Halloween. Sarah can sew garments. Okay, so now, Arlene, I don't know why you're saying oops, but that's all right, whatever you did. So anyway, here's our little wreath piece. It looks really crazy right now. Oh my God, Louise, did you just say it's gonna snow? How about that? So now, what you wanna do is lay this on and make sure it goes all the way around. Hopefully, I'm really close. I'm gonna give myself just a couple more beads, and I got really lucky. You guys, it definitely used up a good one solid package of design elements, I would say. So I kind of cherry picked the beads I wanted because I wanted a lot more transparent beads. So let's just go ahead and cut this off. I'm gonna add a few more beads. So I'm giving myself another 18 inches here. I'm gonna add a few more beads at this end. And this is good too, so you can like kind of see what you still might need at the end. So I'm gonna put some more sparkles like 3. And I think we'll be good now. So now just make a kink and you can finish twisting. Let me just check I think I need to twist like a good 2, but I've got backup. But honestly, you want to kind of take your time with this. I just don't want to make you like watch paint dry while I twist wires. Kim is asking, what is HP? Oh, I don't know. I crochet the HP scarves. Yeah, what's that mean? Cindy says they are on Beadalon Artistic Diva on a wire. Cindy, Beadalon Artistic Diva on a wire. I don't know what Diva on a wire is. Oh, wait, is that, Sarah, is it supposed to be like that? These beads are on Artistic Wire from Beadalon. This is Beadalon Artistic Wire. I hope is that what you meant to say, Sarah? Okay. Oh, Harry Potter scarves. How cute would that be? That's fun. Okay, almost there. So this is good to have yourself a little tail. And then from here, in the past, like, I've done these a couple different ways where I'll like fold. See how this kind of creates a spine and you have like the 2 wires coming off? I have had frames, like especially little wire frames for ornaments, that I have just folded the 2 beaded ends around and then twist those up to make a morph around a wire ring. And today, all I'm going to do is keep it really simple and bring my candle or my wire around the base of my candle. And I'm actually going to turn the camera around here, clear some of this stuff up so that I can work on the table and you can just kind of see. Honestly, we're just going to, bye Sarah, have a good rest of your day. So honestly, all we're going to do is just twist tie the ends together and make it look pretty neat and tidy. Hang on just a second. Whoa, I just dumped all my beads out. And then I've got some candle and some sand, and I'll show you how I finish these up for just like a display. So first, find the end. And did I ever tell you I took a floral arranging class in college? I know none of you are surprised. And you want to kind of see where this wants to overlap and try to get your beads. Can you see this at all? You can't see this very well, but try to get it so it overlaps nice and comfy. And then just twist it, twist one of the wire ends over the next. And then what it takes is what my mom calls fluffing. Because you need to now kind of arrange these little beaded elements, all right? You don't want them all sitting against the table. You want to kind of fluff them up so that they look pretty, you know? And so just bring these up, you know? And then if any areas need tightened up, you can do that. Let me go ahead and get this guy secured too. So I even like, sometimes I'll like twist the beads over themselves. Like you just basically, you want to tighten up all this stuff. And if you have a scary spot, you can always like glue in some acorns or some things and nest it, like nest your pieces in there, you know? But this is really just a basic little, this is only the beginning. Like, you know how I love to give you guys nuggets of inspiration? I hope you'll find this sort of as a little nugget, because now I'm going to hold this piece up. I'm going to work all of these together. Now you can bend your pieces together. See how I'm kind of pulling these together like this, like this, like this. And you can hot glue acorns in there. You can glue some fall leaves coming out of it. This is just the very basics of how to make these cute like little beaded. See how this would make the cutest ornament? You would need a frame though. You have to have a frame or else it looks really dumb. Take it from me. All right, so now drop this in. And we need to tilt, like, honestly, like all these, like, you pull it up like this. And it does need some more, like, stuff tucked in here. Like, it would be cute even if you put a grapevine wreath under it. Put some burlap. I'm gonna get these tilted up and I'll arrange it for a picture. Because I know, like, this is, like, the most boring thing to watch ever. Well, someone fudges around with this little candle wreath. But anyway, you get the idea, like super cute. And then when you go to decorate, you can drop in, like, not to be Martha Stewart here, but I grew up with like a family of Martha Stewarts, trust me. But you can put in your like different elements, like your furs, your brass, like get some of those other, like what I think would look really good is some of those little like tinier votives with these arrows. You can put your sparkles, your like whatever, you can drop more candles around. And then for your centerpiece, then just to keep it safe, add a little bit of sand. Plus this hides the ugly bottom of your candle holder. You should totally, if you're gonna leave it, you should totally take the tag off of your candle. Let me see if I have a lighter. I do. I'm not crazy about the sand because I feel like it looks kind of beachy, but you can use whatever you have like handy. But this just gives me just a little something to put my candle down in. I've also filled them up with water and set the candle down in like that. But you want the candle to shine behind your beads. So, hang on a second. Let me just like get a close-up of this. Thanks, Tammy. Tammy says she's sharing this. This is a great collection stress project. I'm going to turn off the lights so we can see it. Hang on a second. Oh, where are the light switches in here, Candace? That one. There we go. Let me turn this around. Okay. So you can see how that just like makes it looks like so pretty with your beads and the like luminescent of it. Do you love it? Yeah, you can't see any of that crazy. No, I don't think so. I got this at, well, I suppose it, I mean, it's like, it's supposed to be like sheepskin or something. So I suppose the animal's not on the planet anymore. But I'm working on some faux booties. So anyway, you can just kind of see like this is just a great start. Now, if it were really, like really you guys, like if this were my mom's table and all of that, like we'd have all this stuff, like she'd build this all up cool. I'll post a picture of my last Thanksgiving table and then like tuck some real leaves. In fact, we can just go out and get some and I can just show you how like we layer. My mom's like the queen of decorating with my grandma. Like this is like, grew up with all this stuff. Let me grab like, do we have any pretty leaves out here? These are wet. It's wet out here today. Which these kind of look beautiful, like when they're wet. You guys think I'm crazy yet? But it really, I think that candle would look so good with like a grapevine wreath under it. I don't know. It's raining. These aren't the prettiest leaves you've ever seen, but it just gives you a little idea because you can go to the dollar store and buy like so many cute, like, but what you do is you lift this up. My mom's like everything should have layers. She decorates. I suppose I make jewelry in layers and then she decorates in layers. But you can like have your elements and then just start like building up layers when you decorate. Let me turn the light on. See how I have all my like ugly wet leaves? This one should be up like this. And what if you like put a little gold leafing on your leaves? That would look nice. Okay, so then you put your candle wreath down. You know, and see how that just even adds like a new dimension with these leaves and that kind of thing. So that's your like fall table 2016. But really like you have to spend a little time. These are almost like getting an artificial tree out of a box. Like you gotta fluff the tree a little bit, you know, and get them how you like it. Okie doke. You like it? Okay, good. Miranda says she has a Sizzix die cut for leaves. That is an excellent idea. But you can sprinkle some glitter dots, like some gold dots would look good on here. I like to add as much shimmer as I can, you know? So that's the story here. I just love this little trick, and I just thought you guys might enjoy it too. Like while you're like freaking out watching the polls tonight, like get some wire, get some pretty sparkly beads, and just start twisting it. It's just basically you're just pulling out a little bit and twisting, and then pulling out a little bit more wire and twist in the other direction. Gosh, I'm so glad you guys are liking this one. Yeah. It's all about texture. So I'm going to show you some drink markers later this week. I'm really excited. Yeah, Christine Walker. I was thinking, like, wouldn't some gold sequins like look really pretty, like you know, around? I just think it would look good. But see, like, take the leaves away, and it just like, you know, see how that just bumps it up a little bit, just having the leaves in there. Thanksgiving is probably like my favorite holiday. I know a lot of people say that. For me, it's just, I love hanging out with my family. And, you know, it's just a nice time. And there's not a lot of like gift hype and stuff. So it just, for me, it's just good. Good for you. Sherry says she's not watching election results tonight, getting stuff out into the garage for a garage sale this weekend. You know what I'm using? Oh, Candy, can I use non-twisted wire as well? Cindy, this actually isn't twisted wire. This is, let me turn the lights on. Let's see, this is actually Beadalon Artistic wire. It's not twisted. It's just 20 gauge brass. This one's the non-tarnished brass wire. Okie doke, this is the 15-yard pack and 20 gauge. And just in case, like you didn't hear me say this, I work for Beadalon, so I use all their products. No problem. So I'm just gonna recap if you just are tuning in, just to make sure, like it's because I know I went ahead and started twisting before the show started because I didn't want you to have to sit here and watch me twist, but. See if I can not catch myself on fire. But you're going to string yourself about, I would say you need to string about a good, I probably strung a good 12 to 15 inches of beads. And then what you're going to do is hold on to a tail, like leave yourself like a 1 or 2 inch tail, and then hold on to that part, and then come out maybe 1.5 inches, fold your piece of wire over, and twist. And you want to twist until you lock your bead into place at the end. Okay? And then that's the start. So now you're going to come out this direction, 1 inch, 1.5 inches, hold on to your wire like that, and twist. Okay, and that's it. Oh, good. Oh my gosh. Debbie says it's her first Thanksgiving home alone this year. Debbie, we're sending you all good thoughts. That's hard. It's really hard. We'll all be sending you really, really good thoughts. But we know that, like Debbie, there's one thing I know about you is that you don't sit down and you don't wait to be happy. That's one thing I've learned from watching your Facebook feed. You don't wait. You are somebody that gets my mom always says, get busy living. So I know you'll be okay. All right. So that's how you start it. And then you just keep twisting. Twist and shout. When you're watching this election, just twist and shout. So on that note, you guys, I'm so glad that you love this project. Thanks for all the likes and shares, and thanks. I was looking at that memory wire post. That's another good one. Thanks for all the shares on that. You know, like you guys are the bomb, and I've got to finish up my JTV call with Christian, but I'm going to hurry up and get a picture of this. And so you can just kind of like see some ideas. So you guys, you're the best. Thanks for all the hearts and the, twinkles and all of that. So I hope you have a really great rest of your day. Know that I'm worrying about all this too, but all we can do is just keep being, positive, hopeful, faithful, and nice to each other, which we always are over here, which I really love that about you guys. So on that note, I'm going to finish my call. I'm going to get psyched up to go to the polls, and I'm just going to just go hit the vote button. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Wyatt's on at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think. But I don't know. I'm in the schools tomorrow. I'm teaching African jewelry. So I don't know if I'll be around. If I am, I might pop on in the morning. So, but I'll definitely be back on Thursday. So I love you tons. I'll see you soon.